I have always sort of historically been one of those girls that goes after something.
What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into a side of Solange Knowles that most people rarely see. Known for her musical talent, unique artistry, and distinctive voice in the industry, Solange has often captivated fans with her expressive style. But over the past few years, she's been more low-key, and it turns out there's been a reason for that. If you followed her on social media, you might have noticed she hasn't been as active as she once was, especially since her divorce. Recently, Solange opened up about what's been going on behind the scenes, revealing the serious health challenges she's been quietly dealing with. And there's more than just one or two issues. She's battling multiple invisible illnesses, which she revealed in a heartfelt Instagram comment. So, in this video, we're going to dive into Solange's health journey, the challenges of living with these conditions, and how they've impacted her life and career. Let's get into it. Solange has always been celebrated for her talent, but she's been fighting another battle privately, one that's left her facing challenges most of us never see. In her Instagram comments, she shared that she's been diagnosed with not one, but 3 chronic illnesses: Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia Syndrome, or POTS, Mast Cell Activation Syndrome, MCAS, and Sjögren syndrome. Each of these conditions brings its own unique set of symptoms, and together, they've impacted Solange's life in ways that fans might never have guessed. The first signs of her health struggles came to light back in 2017, when Solange had to cancel a highly anticipated New Year's Eve performance in Johannesburg. At the time, she shared that she was dealing with an autonomic disorder, but she wasn't yet ready to fully disclose the specifics of her condition. That moment marked the beginning of a long and painful journey of discovery, filled with doctor's visits, tests, and uncertainty. For Solange, finding the right diagnosis took time, and it wasn't until 2018 that she was officially diagnosed with POTS, MCAS, and Sjögren syndrome. So, what exactly are these conditions that Solange is dealing with, and how do they affect her life? Let's break it down, starting with POTS. POTS is a disorder of the autonomic nervous system, which controls bodily functions we don't actively think about, like heart rate and blood pressure. For those with POTS, standing up can cause a sudden spike in heart rate, leading to dizziness, fainting, and severe fatigue. Imagine not being able to stand up without feeling like you might pass out. It's incredibly debilitating and makes even simple activities a struggle. Solange has shared how exhausting and limiting these symptoms can be, often making it hard for her to perform or even go about her day-to-day life. Next, there's MCAS, or Mast Cell Activation Syndrome. This condition affects the body's mast cells, which are involved in allergic reactions. For people with MCAS, these cells can malfunction, leading to extreme reactions to everyday stimuli like certain foods or environmental triggers. Solange could potentially have severe allergic reactions to things we'd never think twice about. MCAS can affect different parts of the body, from the skin to the respiratory system, making it unpredictable and hard to manage. The third condition Solange revealed she's battling is Sjögren syndrome, an autoimmune disease that primarily impacts the body's moisture-producing glands. Common symptoms include dry eyes and dry mouth, but Sjögren's can also lead to fatigue, joint pain, and other widespread health issues. Together, these conditions have made life difficult for Solange in ways that most people might not notice just by looking at her. For Solange, dealing with these health challenges hasn't been just a private struggle. It's affected her career and her personal life as well. Known for her high-energy performances and bold artistic presence, Solange has had to slow down considerably, sometimes even canceling performances to focus on her health. Although fans have noticed her lower profile, few knew the full extent of what she was going through. In her Instagram comments, Solange expressed gratitude for the support she's received, particularly from Dysautonomia International, an organization dedicated to helping people with autonomic disorders like POTS. She also gave a shout out to the Spoonie community, a term used to describe people living with chronic illnesses. The spoon theory compares units of energy to spoons, with those facing chronic conditions often having fewer spoons to work with each day. This means they have to carefully ration their energy, deciding which activities to prioritize while dealing with fatigue and other symptoms. Despite the hardships, Solange has continued to push forward, dedicating herself to her art and releasing music at a pace that accommodates her health. Her 2016 album, A Seat at the Table, struck a chord with fans, exploring themes of resilience and self-discovery. Now, with the revelation of her health journey, that work carries even deeper meaning, symbolizing her strength and perseverance through incredibly difficult times. For those with invisible illnesses, dealing with the symptoms is only part of the challenge. Often, one of the hardest aspects is that others can't see what they're going through. Solange has spoken openly about this struggle, highlighting how hard it can be to cope with a condition that isn't visible to the outside world. She shared that living with an invisible illness means balancing the desire to remain private, while also wanting people to understand what she's going through. Solange's health struggles played a role in other areas of her life as well, including her marriage. In 2019, she confirmed her separation from her husband, Alan Ferguson, after 5 years of marriage. In a candid Instagram post, she opened up about the physical and spiritual transformations she'd experienced in the 2 years leading up to their split. She explained that her health issues had forced her to slow down and reflect on her life, prompting a journey of self-discovery that ultimately led her to reevaluate her relationship with Alan. Her announcement wasn't just a typical breakup statement, it was a deeply introspective message where Solange reflected on living her truth, even when that truth was difficult. While she didn't directly link her health issues to the end of her marriage, she made it clear that the physical and emotional challenges she was facing had become a significant part of her personal transformation. Solange's health issues didn't just influence her professional life, they also became a catalyst for deep personal growth. Her struggles led her to examine her priorities and face some difficult truths about herself and her relationships. After her split from Alan Ferguson, Solange went through a period of self-reflection, a process she described as both ugly and full of love. She acknowledged that her journey was about embracing her authentic self, even when that self wasn't always easy to understand or explain to others. Solange's honesty about her health and personal struggles brought a new level of vulnerability to her public persona. She chose to share these intimate details with her fans, not for sympathy, but to give a voice to others going through similar battles. She opened up about the reality of living with chronic illness, where each day can feel like a new challenge. Her transparency resonated with fans, especially those in the Spoonie community, who understood the daily difficulties of managing energy and dealing with physical limitations. Through social media, Solange has found a supportive network of people who share her experiences, and she's become a source of inspiration for others facing similar health challenges. The strength she's shown in handling her illnesses, her divorce, and her evolving identity has made her story one of resilience and courage. For Solange, music has always been more than just a career. It's a form of therapy and self-expression. Her 2016 album, A Seat at the Table, became a defining project, showcasing her personal journey and touching on themes of healing, resilience, and identity. With songs that spoke to issues like racial identity, empowerment, and self-love, Solange offered her audience a raw look into her thoughts and emotions. What fans didn't fully realize at the time was that Solange was navigating her own health issues while creating A Seat at the Table. The album took on a deeper meaning after she revealed her health struggles, with each song becoming a testament to her strength and ability to channel her pain into art. Through her music, Solange was able to confront her challenges head-on, using her creativity to find a sense of peace and clarity amidst the chaos. In addition to her music, Solange has continued to explore new creative outlets that allow her to express her journey. She's dabbled in visual art, performance pieces, and even multimedia projects that give fans a glimpse into her inner world. These artistic pursuits have given her an avenue to process her experiences and share them with an audience that appreciates her authenticity. As Solange's health journey progressed, she began to reassess what success means to her. In the past, her career was driven by constant productivity, high-energy performances, and a relentless pursuit of new projects. But living with chronic illness forced her to slow down, reevaluate her priorities, and listen to her body. For Solange, success started to mean more than just a busy schedule or a packed tour. It became about maintaining balance, focusing on her well-being, and finding fulfillment in her art, rather than in public approval. This change in perspective led Solange to a slower but more intentional approach to her work. While she's still active in the music industry, her output has become more spaced out, with each project crafted at a pace that allows her to prioritize her health. Her choice to slow down has had a positive impact on her life, giving her time to rest, heal, and create work that truly reflects her current self. Despite her health challenges, Solange has remained committed to her art, showing fans that chronic illness doesn't have to prevent you from pursuing your passions. She's proven that you can still create, still contribute, and still thrive, even if it means taking things one step at a time. Solange's resilience in the face of adversity has made her a role model for fans around the world who are dealing with their own invisible struggles. By sharing her experiences, Solange has helped destigmatize chronic illness and invisible disabilities, particularly in the entertainment industry, where perfection is often expected. She's highlighted the importance of self-care and shown that it's okay to put your health first, even if it means stepping away from the spotlight. Her openness has fostered greater understanding around conditions like POTS, MCAS, and Sjögren syndrome, educating fans who may not have been familiar with these diseases before. Solange's journey has also opened up conversations about the pressures artists face, especially when dealing with health challenges. Her decision to speak openly about her struggles has been empowering for other artists, reminding them that they don't have to hide their vulnerabilities to be successful. Solange's legacy isn't just about her music, it's about her courage to be honest, her strength to keep going, and her commitment to living authentically. Solange's story is one of resilience, transformation, and courage. She's faced challenges that few people knew about, and rather than letting them define her, she's used them to deepen her art and inspire her fans. Her journey reminds us that even the most successful individuals can have invisible struggles, and that there's immense strength in vulnerability. As Solange continues to move forward, her journey will remain a powerful example of how adversity can lead to self-discovery and growth. Her experiences have given her music new layers of meaning, making her work resonate on an even deeper level. Solange's openness about her health and her commitment to living her truth make her a unique voice in the industry, a voice that encourages others to embrace their own challenges and find the strength to keep going. And there you have it. The incredible journey of Solange and her battle with invisible illnesses. So, what do you think about her story? Were you surprised to learn about her health challenges? Or did you suspect something was going on behind the scenes? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true celebrity stories.